The last matches of the U17 group stage matches continues today as Angola takes on Mozambique. In this video, watch the full and extended highlights. Kindly subscribe to the channel, put me on post notifications, like, comment, and share the link across. Let's enjoy the highlights between Angola and Mozambique in the last group game of the U17 AFCON.
It's like Mozambique, we're going to try and play nipped over the Mozambique player, but there was about 4 or 5 of them charging back through the centre with no support. For Joel Manuel, the lone Angola player trying to carry the ball forward. Space and managing to find the left back, or left wing actually I should say. Nice play by Palembe. But Chalson, couldn't find the pass back inside. I think he saw something that maybe wasn't there. He saw it in his head, wasn't actually materialising in front of him. Pires having to shepherd the ball back to his defensive partner Pascal. Bit of a push in the back there. Referee has an easy decision. Now that brings me on to the referee actually, because they have an interesting system here called FVS, which is the sort of different version of VAR. It's a much more simplified version of the VAR system, where both teams actually have a challenge card effectively. They have 2 over the course of the match, and if a decision goes against them but they believe should be challenged, I'll get back onto it in a second, because Angola have given the ball up here and their own defensive line. There could be a really nice bit of play going out to the left hand side. He could have squared it back. I think that, but playing up top for Mozambique couldn't quite find a nice angle, and that one almost falls for Joel Manuel. Keeper ends up bopping it up. João Antonio Jofrite launches the ball up to the left wing. No one really challenging, but the second ball does fall for Mozambique, who are looking the slightly more dangerous team in the opening stages here, after Angola's 1 attempt going wayward. A nice spread of the ball here. That's a lovely ball out, and decent control as well by Elisu. Tracked all the way, but has managed to get the cross away and almost into the back of the net. It only needed a touch. Edilaciao so close to making it 1-0. Just as I said that Mozambique had the better chances, Angola instantly respond, getting a lovely whipped ball in. I'd like to see a bit of a replay of that one, see how close he actually was to making it 1-0 to Angola. And they're giving it away. Angola again have an opportunity. Edilaciao with his left foot. It's poor, but it's even worse goalkeeping, to be honest. It didn't go in the back of the net. Goalkeeper's save ends up going almost out the 18-yard area. He launches it straight out of play as well. Very questionable. But this was a chance, make no mistake about it. Just got his foot almost too wrapped around it. Didn't set it far enough outside the far post from him. Edilaciao Domingos is the number 7 who had the chance. Bitterly disappointed that he wasn't a little bit more composed really. The touch took him back to his left foot. I think if he had the speed, the ball was right to maybe take a touch and open it up onto his right foot. Although here's a chance, and the keeper's come charging out as well to sweep that up, which he does in the end, to be fair. João launches it over the stands and probably onto pitch 10. A nice ball into the box again. Angola having lots of opportunities. Well, that would have been special from Joel Manuel. In the end, he'll have to imagine what if that had gone in when he goes to bed tonight. But still, it would have been one of the goals of the tournament. goal of the tournament I've seen so far as well, actually. It was, I think, scored in one of the first match days. I think it was by a Ghana player. I'll have to double check who that was. But it was absolutely stunning. If you go back and watch the Ghana match day 1 highlights, it was a truly stunning 40-yard chip. Joel Manuel trying his best to put his name into the hat there for that one. But it's been an exciting 17 minutes. I think this is more action than I had in the entire 90 that I commentated on yesterday. So that's promising from both of these teams. And they're both getting it down and playing football on the ground as well. A couple of launch balls over to the back line, but I think both of them realise that their advantage is this early chance for Chow Son with a great save from Dala. Was almost opening the score sheet. But this is what actually opened the score sheet. And if anything, it was a better finish. Alan with the cutting across the ball and into the bottom corner. Goalkeeper left stranded. I don't think he or anybody else was expecting the ball to fly in like that. And then this was flapping for the goalkeeper, but it's still a tidy finish from Alissao. Eder got the finish to go with a good move. Palembe with the corner kick, I should say, actually. And if that was meant, that could be spectacular. It's ended up in the keeper's hands. He didn't know much about how it got there, but it definitely got there in the end. And he tried to launch Angola onto the attack. And almost, we've had 2 overhead kick and sort of ambitious chances. Neither of them have ended up working. That's a lovely little ball roll and into the area, and there is 2-1 to Mozambique. Massive celebrations, understandably so, and it's the substitute Sharif who's ended. So Amar Ferreo on in place of Jero Moana, who did look a little bit tired potentially. So maybe tired decision making was the deciding factor for Angola to bring him off. Ball switched out, but again not connecting. We haven't seen any kind of clear passes or clean passes either towards Eder Lessiau. And I wonder how much of that is down to the fact that maybe Alan's been told to mark him a little bit closer this time. Make sure he doesn't get on the ball as much, maybe restrict the amount that he's going forward, because we haven't seen him as much in an attacking perspective, Alan. Good touch, good bring down, but he couldn't get it fully under control, could he? Just as I was singing his praises, he actually misses the ball, Alan. Nice use of the body by Diego. Judio tries to connect with his striker, but again, it doesn't stick. Mozambique, a 1-goal advantage is enough, but it's a little bit of a shaky ground. Angola, the longer this goes on, will end up being a little bit panicky, therefore their back line may well end up stretching out and Mozambique could try and take advantage.
Thank you for watching. These are the highlights between Angola and Mozambique. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment and share the link across. This is Football Africa and my name is Joycelyn.